YouTube, Camodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Scrap Mechanic. Today we're going to be checking out some viewer creations. Now, I hope you enjoyed that little teaser as to what you're going to see tomorrow. That build is kind of like this Monster Jam build. It's something you guys are going to be able to interact with, and I believe you guys are going to really enjoy that, so be sure to tune in tomorrow. But remember folks, if you are enjoying Scrap Mechanic, hit that thumbs up button, it helps out my channel. And let's jump right into these creations. Alright, as you notice, we are in the Monster Jam arena. Now, we will be doing a part 3 of this. This is not the part 3, but some of the creations that I've been sent, as you can see, obviously, fit inside the arena. So, what we have here today, we have 2 new monster trucks. Now, these are using my existing chassis, except for it looks like they've been modified on each of them there. You've got a sick fighter jet. Now this fighter jet is actually based on the one from the military base. You wouldn't notice it by looking at it because it's been modified with the DERF parts, but this thing looks really awesome. And I've got 2 objects here in the Monster Jam arena that we're going to check out. It's something you guys have been asking about, and somebody's actually modified the school bus and the muscle car. So I think we're going to check out those first. Okay, so obviously Scrap Mechanic does not have destruction physics in its game right now, but you guys were requesting whenever you saw the Monster Jam arena and the whole fact that you could run over these cars, you guys thought it would be neat to be able to actually collapse them down. Now this was something I was thinking of, like, alright, I think I know how we can do this. Maybe place a sensor and have, say, the muscle car here or the bus on a bearing so when you run it over it actually collapses down. Well, somebody's already gone ahead and taken the models from the arena here and made that. And that is going to be by Mr. I believe his name is Babs Gaming. Let's go down here to the bottom. Yeah, Babs Gaming. These are on the workshop. You can download these. And these are collapsible cars, which is really cool. So we're going to take our Toro Loco monster truck here and actually run these over. Now, they are on sensors, and you can see all the bearings in here. So when you trip the sensor acts like a switch. So once it's tripped, it is tripped permanently. Well, at least until you go and actually reset it. Which that's good, because if you had it on a button, as soon as you roll off the vehicle here, it would reset itself. So the reset buttons are on the front of the vehicle. Let's go ahead and jump into El Toro Loco. Now, by the way, I do want to thank you guys for all the support on the Monster Jam series. It's been absolutely fantastic. I'm really liking that you guys are enjoying something a little bit different from the town here. So, oh, that is a bit of a tall order there. I wonder if we can just kind of hop up on this thing. Let's see if we can just do it like this. There we go. Look at that. And then, oh, there it goes. It's collapsing. Oh, that looks so cool. The only bad thing is, and obviously you can see the frame rate has hit the fan. It is the whole fact that there is a lot of bearings in that now. And that's one of the reasons I didn't do that to the vehicles that are already in the arena, because this would probably be a bit of a laggy mess, but it is still a very cool concept to see. I remember I attempted this a while ago with almost like a BeamNG style build, and oh, did that one not collapse? Oh, looks like the sensor's tripped. I might have hit that one wrong. Oh, uh-oh. Well. Mistakes have been made. Alright, we are upside down. Let's go ahead and pop out the top here. Okay, so I'm lined back up here. Let's go ahead and hit this again. I don't think I reset it last time. And up, here we go. Climb it and crunch. That is so cool. I really wish we could put those all around the arena. I am afraid of the lag that they're going to cause. But definitely, I want to thank Mr. Babs for sending those, because that is really cool. You guys still might want to download those and put them in the arena if your computers can handle it. I do have quite a few vehicles spawned at the moment, so that might be a part of the reason it's lagging. Alright, so the next creation we have here is a monster truck. Like I said, this is using my pre-existing chassis. It does look like it's been modified just a bit. Now this is a 1999 Dodge Ram monster truck named Rambo. This is by Dreadnought 7610. I believe right around 99 was when they came out with this new Dodge Ram model, because I do remember my dad buying one of these because this was like the hottest truck for that year. And I have to say, this thing looks spot on. Look at that. That is crazy. It's got the big Ram grill on it. I kind of miss this style. The newer ones, they don't look as good to me. So he's got that. There's a lot of detail. Even the wheel wells, the way he's done that, that is fantastic looking. He's got the lights here. I believe I do remember this monster truck. I believe I had a little model of it. Dodge was really promoting this truck back then. And I have to say, this is really cool. Are these tires? These tires look a little bit bigger or closer together. Something about this looks a bit different. Now, it does look like there has been modifications made. Obviously, the driver compartment looks a little bit more closed up. Does he still? Yeah, he still has the arm that goes all the way across. Let's see. I know the doors actually work on this one. So yeah, you've got that. You've got the 1 key is the door, 2 key is there's a roof hatch, 3 keys tailgate, 4 key is lights, and I want to assume the 5 key is gas suspension. You still got the electric motor down there. Let's see. I picture this thing being a little heavy, and yeah, you can tell it's definitely not as fast as the other ones. Now, I did check, he does have the motors turned all the way up, so this is definitely a heavier monster truck. I don't know which parts, and oh, well, you guys have been wanting a backflip ramp. This one almost popped over immediately. Wow, that was impressive. For part 3 of the Monster Jam series, I'm definitely going to be doing a backflip ramp. Now, if that's actually going to work, I don't know. I'll probably land on my roof most of the time, but we'll see. Alright, trying to pick up a little bit of speed here. This thing does feel like it's heavier in the back. I've noticed when you go off the ramps here, it tends to want to flip over backwards. So there might need to be a little bit of balancing to the front. See, for example, here. Yeah, you can definitely see how much weight's in the back. So I'm curious as to what parts did he use. Because these do not feel like the lights or even the mediums. These feel almost like a heavyweight part. Just for how kind of slow the vehicle is itself. But I would like to... Uh-oh. Oh, we flipped over again. I would like to see him actually... oh, that's a powerful door. Yeah, I would like to see him maybe take this body and actually stick it on a normal truck. Because the body itself is actually just spot on. So I think that would be really cool if you had like just a 4x4 truck. It doesn't have to necessarily be on the monster truck body itself. But yeah, definitely digging that. I want to thank Mr. Dreadnought for sending this over. If you want to download this, I will have his workshop linked in the description. So let's go check out the green one over there. And I'm really curious as to what's changed on the chassis. Okay, so this is by Super Simpa. I believe I'm saying that right. This is just looks like kind of like a truck. It almost looks kind of like an old hot rod or rat rod. What's really got me curious is to what he's changed on the actual chassis itself, because it looks like he started with my chassis and then he took some liberties to modify the frame so he can fit the new steering parts. So this one steers differently. Let's see if we can spot the difference. Oh, there's quite a few more bearings on this one. Okay, let's see. What do we have going on? I'm actually really curious as to how this thing turns. Okay, so I'm seeing some extra bearings here. There's 4 extra here where the arm originally went across. So it looks like it's now got 4 independent suspensions. Mine used to link all the way across from the front into the back. And then you still got the 4 arms there, but they do not appear to be gas powered anymore. These are all setting on controllers. So you've got that. You've got still the same off-road suspension. It looks like for the most part the gas tank's still back here. He's actually got like a hose that runs into it here. Now, one thing that I was getting wrong on some of my monster trucks, there is actually exhaust most of the time right here on the side. So I'm gonna need to make a modification there. That actually looks like the motor right there. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. How does this thing handle? Can we still get into it the same way too? Or do I need to get on a lift here? It's pretty busy down there. Let's go ahead and get on a lift. And oh, okay, there's a door handle right here. Okay, I've got you. Let's go ahead, hop in. Let's see. This one, okay, this is using a normal seat. This one actually sits up higher than my other one. Okay, let's see. I'm liking this. Let's see how the actual body itself works. Oh, that's kind of funky looking. Look at that. The arms in the middle turn. Alright, that's something. Let's see, how does the suspension work? Oh, you can definitely tell it's got a lot more travel on it. Ooh, the thing's got a lot of speed on it too, wow. I wonder if he's maybe using one of the DERF higher powered engines, possibly? Because I don't remember even mine having this much power. How does it take turns? Oh, that is cool. I love the way that suspension is working. I might have to modify mine a bit. I wonder if you're watching the video, Mr. I think it's Simpa something. I can't really pronounce the name on there. I don't want to mispronounce it. So if you're watching, I would like to see maybe if he's got a bear one of these on his workshop, because maybe we'll make some modifications to mine like what he's done here. Now, one thing I do notice, the steering is a little bit slower than mine in responding here. So say if you've got to make a last minute correction, it definitely doesn't react quite as fast. But I do love what the suspension itself is doing with how it's reacting to the ground. Question is, how does it react to a jump? So let's line ourselves up here. I'm gonna go ahead and line myself up since the steering's a little bit slower. So let's go about like this. Here we go, and give it some power. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that might be a backflipper right there. All right, I need to get a little bit more speed because we might have a monster truck that can backflip. I like this. Okay, we're gonna make one attempt at this and see if we can backflip this thing. This one definitely feels like it might have what it takes, so let's hit the gas. Oh, it did it! It backflipped! Oh, okay, I think this is probably the style of suspension and power that we need. If we could get this thing to react a little bit quicker on its turning, this might be the perfect monster truck chassis. So yes, I might need to get in contact with you, and we will kind of work something out here and see if we can figure out what we can do to modify this just a little bit more. If we can get the steering just a bit faster, I think this is possibly the perfect monster truck body, because it just accomplished a backflip, and I'm really excited now. So anyways, let's go ahead and look at it one more time. Mr. Super Simpa, I definitely want to thank you for sending that. Thanks for the modifications on the chassis, because I do think you did a great job on that. So let's go check out our next creation. Alright, so if you remember a while back, we were doing a military base, and unfortunately when Scrap Mechanic had an update, it completely killed the base and the map. But I still have the jet from there. Now, this jet's been modified. Yes, this is the same jet. This one's been heavily modified with the DERF parts. I have to say, this thing looks mean. I love those missiles on there. That looks fantastic. It's like a stealth jet. Let me pull up the description here. This is by Brown in Motion, I believe I'm saying that right. Uses the Camodo Gaming's jet body with a custom cockpit, landing gear, thruster system, and nose cone. So I've got to see how this works. It looks like it still somewhat uses the same system I was using with the WS, A, and D, but it does look like it still uses the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for a little bit of a extra control. So I hope I can maybe fly this. As you can see here, spiderweb, pretty insane. Okay. Let's see, how do we get into this thing? I think there might be a switch on the top, possibly. Yeah, there is. Okay, so let's go ahead and close that. Let's check this thing out real quick. Ooh, look at the detail. Okay, it's hop. Oh, we don't want to do that. Oh, this is using a seat block. It's the gray one right there. All right, let's see. What's the inside look like? That seat block might be, I guess it's setting in the right position, but I'm catching the back of the seat. But you can see some of the detail. It's got a flight stick. It's got some knobs there. Okay, I'm digging this. Let's see, I'm assuming, okay, ooh, that's got some speed. Also, it does look like he's changed up the landing gear and the wheels on there. That's pretty cool. Okay, 2's the lift. 3's cockpit. Oh, don't want to fold those up yet. 4's landing gear. And 5 looks like it might be a little bit of extra lift. Let's go ahead and just take this thing off almost vertical like this instead of trying to roll it down, because I've got to figure out exactly how this works. Ooh, this feels a little bit more aggressive than mine was. Okay, let's go ahead and fold those up there. That's awesome looking. That looks mean. I don't know if this is based on a certain jet. Mine was basically an F-16. I want to assume maybe this is the same thing. But yeah, this one feels a little bit different. Let's go ahead and go forward here. So he's got the forward thrust on a just a single button. You know, this might be actually a good time to use the strict follow. I don't like that. Let's try follow cam here. Oh, this is cool. Oh, are we lagging a bit? No? Okay, I gotta get used to this. Okay, so S is pitching up. Okay, I remember that. I remember that a bit. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I really like this. Okay, I'm in love with the way this looks. Let's go ahead and see if we can power forward. We're gonna do a flyover over the Monster Jam arena if I can get over there. I'm still trying to figure out how this thing's balanced. It feels like it reacts. It feels like a lot faster than mine did. So I'm struggling a little bit to get used to that. So let's see if we can try to pull. We might bite the dust here. Come on, come on, go forward, go forward. Actually, no, it's just power upward. Yeah, that's totally how a plane works. Okay, let's power forward like this. I'm gonna kind of adjust a couple other things here. There we go. It's level off. Are we against a wall here? Let's go ahead and power forward and see if we can kind of fly over the arena here. Whoa, this thing's got a lot of speed. Okay, I can hardly tell where I'm at. Let's drop some altitude real quick. And there we go. We're starting to drop down. Let's power forward. I'm gonna kind of dust the arena. The arena actually looks really cool from up here. That's awesome. Yeah, I have to take a little bit of time to actually practice with this, but I will link this in the description if you want to try this thing out. It does handle differently than the way I remember it. It does react a lot faster, so that's it's taking a little bit to get used to, but other than that, I'm actually really enjoying this. We're not going to land this thing. Let's go ahead and I need an eject button. You know, I think somebody, maybe it was Canadian Toss, somebody actually made an eject button for planes. I don't know how this seat worked itself, and perfect landing. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, it totally worked. That didn't break the craft. But anyways, that's definitely cool, so I want to thank him for sending that. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for sending these creations here today. If you want to send anything to the channel, I will put my information up on screen. I accept all types of viewer creations, modded, unmodded, whatever you want to send. But anyways, folks, remember, tune in tomorrow. We've got a pretty big build going. It's probably going to be in several parts because of the size of the build, and there's going to be a lot of add-ons that we're going to be able to do. So definitely tune in for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode here today. If you like to like and subscribe, everything helps my channel. We will have a part 3 to this Monster Jam arena coming out relatively soon. I'm pretty sure it will be within the next week, so definitely tune into that also. But hope you guys have a good day, and we will see you guys next time on Scrap Mechanic. Thank you!